everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Uneasy East, the real talk about motion design. As you can see today, I look a little bit different, and then like the setup is different. We're gonna do something fun today. For this episode, we're gonna introduce a new series where I will be interviewing my friends and any professionals. 50 questions about being a motion designer and then what it's like to work in the motion design industry. So, and the name of the series is Easy Answer.
Ooh, easy answers.
So, without further ado, let me introduce our guest today. Today we have Caitlin Crooker,
Hello,
one
everybody.
of my close friends. And yay, super excited to have you.
I'm so stoked to be here. When you
Yeah.
told me you were gonna come up with like a podcast, I'm like all over that. So I'm
Yeah.
just glad that like you invited me to.
No, thank you for being here for sure. Yeah. Do you want to kind of introduce yourself to our audience?
Sure.
All right, cool.
Hello, everybody. My name is Caitlin Crooker. I am a junior motion designer and video editor with this production company called ToddStreet. Our specialty is like shows and like internal communications for a lot of healthcare-based companies and like big pharma companies. So we do like a lot of drug launches and stuff like that, but we try to make it like an experience.
Nice.
And it's super fun. I mean, I'm enjoying what I do, and I'm just happy I get to make motion happen.
Yeah, no, that is the best. That is the best. Doing something you love and get paid.
Yeah, getting paid is great. It's great.
Yeah. All right, so here's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions, and you try your best to answer it.
I'm scared.
Yeah, we're gonna do it like a 73 questions Vogue style kind of thing. Okay,
Hell
so
yeah.
let's just try it. Let's just
Yeah.
Cool. So, I think for starters, let's just talk about creative and work process. I think it's a huge one, but I think you're gonna nail it for sure.
I'm ready. I'm ready for my close-up, Peter.
Cool. All right. So first question: what's the first thing you do when starting a new project?
The first thing that I do when starting a new project is I go to Pinterest, and Pinterest is like a religious experience for me. I just start looking at pretty things.
Yeah.
And
Just like save it.
to get like an idea of maybe how I might want to like move things around, like not necessarily style,
Right.
because oftentimes with client work, of course, they have their brand guidelines. So I'm usually looking on Pinterest for motion-based inspiration.
That's good.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. For me, it's like I use something similar called Cosmos.
Ooh, I've never heard of Cosmos.
So what it does is actually kind of like Pinterest, but like it only give you feeds that are kind of like you can use color to search it or like keywords to search it. Yeah, I will share it with you. It's really cool.
Seriously, share that with me.
And sometimes you put out like some like irrelevant. Like irrelevant is like something that doesn't have like associate with each other, which is good because you sometimes you need to be thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
No, that's cool. I'm always down for new like board based like inspo sites. Yeah, I'm always down for that.
Yeah. Okay. So another question: what's your go-to design software?
After Effects. I design in After Effects a lot now, actually, and I tend to stick with it. And thank you, Brandon Sugiyama, for that instilling
Shout out to our
that.
professor.
Yeah,
Brandon.
Shout out to Brandon for that, because I used to be like, I'll only touch Photoshop. I'll only work in Illustrator, and now I cannot.
Yeah.
Like I cannot imagine designing outside of After Effects.
No, seriously, for me as well. Like after working, it's all After Effects. It's crazy.
It's all After Effects now.
Yeah, it's all fiction as well.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier too.
True.
Like, you know, with trim paths for like lines, and then the shape layers have more control. Yeah,
exactly. You literally just finish designing and you start animating. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, cool. And then question 3, do you prefer After Effects or Cinema 4D?
After Effects.
Yeah, I think this is the easy one for you. Yeah.
Cinema 4D, there's nothing wrong with it. I give people who do 3D so much credit. Man, my brain does not work in that way.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. I feel like we're more like the 2D artists.
I definitely wish that was something I could just be good at.
No, you will. You will. If you want to be. If you want to be. Cool. So, okay, question 4. What's your favorite shortcut you can live without?
I know like a common answer is Command Z, but I think for me, a lot of the time I want to say it's Command Shift D. I think that's like for splitting.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my
That's
gosh.
really useful. Yeah.
I use it all the time. I think I use it more than Command Z. I'm like always splitting my layers. Especially if I don't want to keep creating a text layer. I just like duplicate it a million times or cut it in different spots. So
no, seriously.
Yeah, it's
for real.
So useful.
Yeah. I think for me it's always like readjust like the size to fit your screen.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
Shift question mark.
Oh, is it actually?
Yeah. Try it out. It's so good.
Oh my god, I need that.
Every time
I'm always
zoom
going
in and then I don't want to click that fit the screen.
I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, no, that's my favorite. Actually, Marley told me that. So yeah, shout out to Marley. So
Marley, come on, girl.
Yeah. Okay. Question 5. How do you know when the piece is finished?
You don't, but
exactly.
What I've learned.
I love it.
You don't, but what I've learned is it good enough for like release or to send over to the client or for delivery?
Right.
So usually if I go, this could be delivered like tomorrow, and I'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
That's when I know it's quote unquote
finished.
But no, it's never.
Oh, it's never gonna be.
Or I'm bored
finished.
of it. Usually by the time I'm
Yeah.
No,
absolutely. I feel the same way.
Yeah. I'm glad you do.
I feel like that's all of us.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. Question 6. What's your least favorite part of the design process?
My least favorite part, especially if I'm working, it's usually if I'm working on a project that's been going on for way too long. Especially when we get to like the end critiques and it's like always just like very small, like re-render, tweak, re-render.
Yes.
That's usually my least favorite part because at that point I'm over it. But I know how important the details are, so it's a crucial part of it. But it is my least favorite part.
I actually agree with you. Like it's always like the revisions, and then every time it's just like a little thing. Like, can you cut this? Can you cut that?
Oh, you know what? When it's like you re-render it and you've already done all the animation, it's like, actually, can you put this on the opposite corner?
Oh my!
I'm like, oh my god! Now I have to go in and like highlight all the keyframes and move it over and make sure it's like centered. And oh my god, so annoying. But
hey, that's part of the job. That's part of the job.
You find beauty in it.
Yes. Okay, question 7. Do you storyboard everything or improvise along the way?
I do a mixture of both, depending on the project. So, for like bigger projects, longer form projects, I try to do storyboards, especially if I need to like have a story mapped out for me already. But a lot of the time, because I am naturally an artist first, I tend to improvise a lot. I just start doing things and hope it sticks, which isn't always. It's not always like a viable option.
yeah, I would say so as well. But like I think because when you're working, there's always like you only get limited time. So that's why practice makes perfect. You know, you kind of need to practice first, so you adapt right away. So in a way, you're still doing storyboard, but like in a more like different way.
Sometimes I have to map it out really fast. Especially if I'm working on a smaller thing like a logo animation, I'll just start kind of. If I'm given like a file, I'll start kind of just working with that. But because usually those take me like no time at all. But I try. I've been trying to get into a better habit of storyboarding more often.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
I try.
All right, question 8. What inspires your style frames?
Ooh, if I'm doing a personal project, I like a grungier look for my style frames and like style in general. So a lot of the time I'll go, and I do a lot of title sequencing stuff on my own time. So I tend to, what inspires them is a lot of art of the title, but also like shows like American Horror Story. I love those title sequences, so I tend to look at those first.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I always find inspirations around your interests, right?
Yeah. And I love creepy things, even though I hate watching horror movies. So.
Question 9. So, do you start with sound or visuals first?
Sound. I immediately start looking for sound. I know sometimes that's not how the work like flow goes, especially if you have like sound designers and stuff, but where I work, I have to often look for sound first.
Yeah, no, I agree. I feel like it's also easier to
Yeah.
help you visualize it.
Yes.
Sometimes when there's a music.
You get it.
Yeah,
because
I get it. Yeah.
I hear like audio cues, and it usually inspires me on how it might work,
Right.
like move in the long run.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Question 10. How do you find creative block or
Ooh.
blocks? Oh,
This
this
one's
is hard. Yeah.
This one's hard because it changes depending on how bad the creative block is for me.
Right. Yeah.
But a lot of the time, I'll just start to like I'll pull out a sketchbook and I'll start sketching. But sometimes I'll go for a walk too. But I try to rest. I try to rest my brain when I have creative block.
Yeah. No, I think I really like sometimes like for me, I feel like fight like how do you fight for like a creative block? It's basically you take rest, right? Like you
Yeah.
say, you go for a walk, you do this, you do that. For me, I like to go on vacation. Whenever I
That's a
can.
good one. I
Yeah.
wish I could go
I
on
think-
vacation.
Yeah, that's a beauty of being a freelancer, I guess. You know?
Yeah, that must be really nice. But I do have
it
paid
is,
time off
yeah.
that I could probably capitalize on.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So like no, like the point is find a way to deal with it, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you push yourself too hard, I find that that's never the answer.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Agree. Okay, let's do next category is personal taste and style. So we're gonna have some fun here. Yeah. So question 1: who's your biggest design influence?
Guys, I'm born for this question. It's no surprise to anybody that Kyle Cooper is my biggest design inspiration.
Yep.
He's made some of the best title sequences on the planet. I mean, him and then Hazel Baird close second. Oh my God, love them.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kyle Cooper.
Yeah, I still
he
remember.
did the 7. Oh my God, he did
I
the
know.
7 title sequence. I'm obsessed with that title sequence.
Yeah, I think that's very you.
Oh,
For
so
sure.
me. I love it.
Good.
It's my favorite.
Yeah. No. For me, I really like So Best. Right.
Oh, So Best. Classic.
So Best, the best.
Oh, Solvast, classic.
Yeah.
Love Solvast.
Yeah, I'm old school.
Oh, no,
Classic.
but he's
Classics.
great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Question 2: what's your favorite animation style?
You know what? I don't do it often because
Right.
I mean, I don't have a lot of downtime to do personal projects right this second. But
Okay.
if I could, I would do a lot more collage style,
Right.
but like digital, because I find like it's so neat how organic it feels for like a digital design style. So I
Right.
love collage style. It feels like really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. No, that's a good answer. I think
Yeah.
for me, I always wanted to try collage, but I just don't pick it up. You know.
Yeah, no.
But you're right. We should try something. Yeah, I should try that.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I love collage style.
Yeah. All right. Question 3. I think we can go over like 2D or 3D if you had to pick one forever.
I know this is like probably easy. I'll always say 2D
Right.
because there's so much fun stuff you can do, like in tricking the eye, and I mean in
Right.
both. But
Yeah.
man, for me 2D
Okay.
for sure.
Okay.
I almost want to say 3D though, but 2D for sure.
I think for me it's also 2D because sometimes you can fake like 3D
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
you know perspective in it. But
You
2D,
can. There's some like weird janky tricks to do.
This is
both
kind of like
3D.
I don't think this is like a good question honestly, but like I was just curious, so that's why I
Oh
put
my
it out.
God, no! That's what
Yeah.
these are about, man.
Pick your style, and then just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Question 4: favorite font of all time.
Ooh, okay. I had to prepare for this one because I was like, wait, what is my favorite font of all time?
I know, right?
Right this second, and I think our friend JC got me on this one.
Okay.
Don't take my word for it. I have faulty memories, but it's called Outfit. It's on Google
okay.
Fonts.
Yeah.
It's this like really crisp sans serif. Ooh,
Yes.
I love Outfit.
I think that was JC's suggestion because
Yeah,
that is
right?
a really good font. Very readable, like, and then
Yeah.
scoutable as well.
Oh yeah, I love how it has a wide variety of weights. That's like my favorite thing to see as a designer.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I think for me, I don't know. I keep thinking about the Brandon story about Papyrus. No, that's my favorite. Not my favorite font, by the way, for the
Papyrus.
record. I think for me, it's I don't know. I don't think I have one because but I do use Helvetica way too much recently.
But come on, that's like a designer's dream
And
right there.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get a new font. Yeah,
There's
I'll
a
let
lot out
everybody
there.
know if I get a new one.
You have to
Yeah.
let me know first, though.
Yes, I will. All right, question 5. Color palette you always find yourself going back to. Like, is there like a specific like?
Color palette, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. You know, I love cool tones a lot, and I do love like purples and blues. So I find that I tend to gravitate towards like purples, blues, and pinks. But I try very hard, like actively try really hard to change up my color palette.
No, that's good. That's good. I feel like we need to know how to play with colors. So,
Yeah.
I think for me, I used to use more like colder tone, but right now I'm more like a warmer tone.
Yeah.
Like, purple, reddish, orange, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Ooh, you've been making some cool stuff lately. So.
Yeah. Yeah, just like my podcast cover, it's all like that kind of tone.
Oh man, I love the podcast cover, guys.
Thank you. Yeah, I have fun. As you can tell.
As long as you're having fun, that's what matters.
True. All right, question 6. A trend in motion design you secretly love. Oof.
This is gonna probably hurt a motion designer somewhere.
Okay.
A motion designer is gonna lose their wings right this second, but I kind of like love boxes and balls. I love shape animation. Secretly love shape animation so much.
I like it because
or like the really crummy vector style where it's like everything is like weird shapes.
I'll make sure I send this episode to John.
Oh my god, he's gonna hate me for this. Sorry, John. Oh my god, I hate that and it's one of my guiltiest things. I'll like look at it all day on Pinterest and be like, why do I like this?
Yeah.
It's so bad.
No. Okay. Interesting to know.
A motion designer, seriously, I just heard one scream and die. Like.
Yeah. All right, cool. So number 7, question 7, a trend you wish would disappear. Ooh.
You know what? This is kind of a good one. A trend I wish would disappear.
You have one?
Ooh. You know what? The characters that I might like shape animation and like I might like boxes and balls for like really like abstract and abstract ways, just because it's like soothing for my brain. But the character design, like the ones where it's like they're literally made out of shapes, I can do without. Like I've done it before, but I can do without it.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, because it's just. I feel like it's overdone at this point. Like the Kroger characters, the 3D ones with like the spearheads. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think it's definitely overdone. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, question 9 or 8. Okay, actually, question 8. Sorry, I lost track.
Oh no, you're good.
Your dream brand client to design for.
I feel like this is less of a brand or client and more of like a studio.
Okay, that counts.
Like Imaginary Forces or like what is it, Eraser, whatever.
Oh, Razorfish, or
no, Eraser. Oh man, why am I blanking on the name?
It's all good.
Yeah, the title sequence plays.
Gotcha.
Anything with the title sequence, but I do.
Cool.
I can't believe I'm blanking. Or like even Digital Kitchen. Oh my god.
They're really good
like, studios.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll ever happen, but
no. What do you mean? Of course it will happen. You can make it.
Hey guys, if you're a representative from any of these companies,
reach out.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah. Putting yourself out there. That's why,
Oh, or sibling rivalry.
Oh my god, yes, they're the best. Yeah. Okay.
Love sibling.
All right. Let's do question 10. What's a project you regret?
For those of you who know me in real life and have been in classes with me before, actually a project I regret is one from one of our earliest classes. I believe you said 130, and it was like a promotional piece that we had to do where we kind of chose the client or whatever, or some kind of festival. And I chose TIFF Film Festival for mine, and I was very ambitious. I really did want to get into shape animation and stuff. Man, this project's horrible. It's cursed.
Yeah.
It's super cursed.
Hey, it's okay. It's all part of the learning process.
Yeah, but we called it, it was, who was it? It was me, Tucker, and JC. I don't know if you were in that class.
No, I wasn't. Momi 206. Festival is 206. Yeah. I think so.
I don't even know anymore.
Okay, whatever.
But anyways. Yeah, we called ourselves the Sphere Gang because we all did something with like spheres in it.
Oh my god.
It was so cursed, but it was a learning curve. And yeah, I wish I had the restraint then to know what my limits were.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You learn. Yeah.
It haunts me, guys. It haunts me and my dreams.
Okay, all right. Next category is about career and industry.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay, all right. Question 1. How did you first get into motion design?
I love this story. I love talking about how I got into motion design because it was not a linear thing. So originally, I have to like give backstory to this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I went to Parsons School of Design for like a summer course in design, and I fell in love with graphic design.
Nice.
And like Photoshop, Illustrator, branding, all of that, all 10 yards of that.
Yeah.
And you know, I had plans to go to school for graphic design, and my top school was SCAD, and I applied and everything. I was actually doing portfolio reviews with a rivalry school of ours, Ringling College.
Yeah.
Art and Design. And
good school.
The lady at the portfolio table was like, have you ever considered motion design? I'm like, looking at your portfolio, I see a lot of movement. Have you ever, I can't even remember her name, but I need to thank her because that opened my eyes, and I was like, oh no, I was planning on going for graphic design. And she was like, you should really consider motion design. And I didn't think about it again until I was at SCAD, and it was like all online still. And we had the
first year in 2020.
We had the major and minors fair online.
You did join. Yeah,
I did.
I did not.
I did. Yeah. And I joined the Zoom call, and it was Duff, and I think one of the former Momi presidents.
Oh, nice.
Or vice presidents or something. And there was like a reel playing, and I just was like, man, listen, I love graphic design, I do, but I know I'm going to get bored. And I was just very intrigued with this whole idea of motion and adding motion to my work. So that's how I got into it. I switched my major right after.
Hey, that's nice. I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I'm so glad I did too. I would have never met you, Peter.
No, exactly. No, seriously. No, that's such a lovely story. But I feel like for me, I already talked in the previous 2 episodes.
Yeah, but I want to hear it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So basically, I got this mentor who is also a SCAD alum.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then I think he joined SCAD on the second year that SCAD was founded. So it was like long time ago. It was like film and television at the time, that kind of thing.
Wow.
And then he kind of taught me into this. I'm like, sure, I would try it. I would check it out. Because I originally wanted to be an industrial designer, like designing cars.
Oh, shit,
I always have a big thing for cars. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So that's my journey. Is I have someone like a mentor who kind of taught me into this.
That's amazing. I love how wide our network is.
Yeah. No, I really appreciate that because it literally changed my life forever. Yeah, I didn't even know I would come to like the States or even go to SCAD, and I ended up in New York City.
Oh, look at us.
Yeah.
Living the dream.
Living the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's that. Okay.
I love that. That's awesome.
Okay, question 2. First motion project you ever made?
Ooh, first motion project I ever made. Okay, does it have to be...
I think anything that has emotion in it, I guess.
Okay, so I didn't realize this, but I was always into making like films as a kid.
Same.
So technically, I didn't realize this until later, but technically all the the silly short films I would make with my cousins and stuff, where I would do like editing and whatever.
The burrito.
Like technically that's motion design.
Yeah,
so
the burrito.
Yes. The burrito trilogy, I called it. It started with an iMovie trailer, which, as many Gen Zers know, is it's a rite of passage, and it just evolved into a trilogy of horribly done, edited.
No,
poorly.
but it's amazing though.
Yeah, like that's my first experience with motion design, and I didn't even know it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. For me, I think it was high school. I was making like a video for our class.
Yeah.
Like for the whole class, I think.
Yeah.
It was like I forgot about what, but like I was making this kind of like a handwritten like animation. That was my first time doing it using Apple Motion. Apple Motion, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
wow.
I mean, who would have ever thought, you know? And I was using Final Cut Pro at the time, so like, that's how I knew I get into the.
Wow.
I know, yeah. That was 2015.
Wow.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Like the official very
Look
first
at
one.
us. We didn't even know it. We didn't even know we were going to be motion
10 years
designers.
ago.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Okay, never mind.
I'm old, guys.
All right, question 3. What's the best advice you ever gotten as a designer?
My best advice that I've ever gotten as a designer. This is hard, but at some point, okay, so co-motion for all my SCAD people out there who love co-motion.
Yes.
Great time to be alive.
Our motion conference.
Oh, love it.
Yeah.
I actually feel like some of the best advice I got were from, I consider Justin Meredith from Sibling Rivalry like a sort of mentor.
Right.
Because I'll email him every so often, but he told me to just to never stop making things, never stop filming, never stop thinking of creative ideas. Like no matter where your technical level is,
right,
you will thrive. You will thrive off of constantly recording and making things and just playing. And he was just a cool dude because it didn't matter what my technical stuff looked like.
Right.
What he wanted to see was creative thought process and ideation. So it made me feel a lot better because I'm not the most there are people who are technically oh my god, wizards. I don't know how they do
expert level. Yeah.
Yeah, but if there's one thing that Justin has always been it's in the back of my head.
Yeah.
Always film. Always look at new things, find inspiration, always keep pushing forward. Yeah.
No, for real, because recently, shout out to Desmond Du, who is also my guest on my second podcast.
Woo!
Yeah, he recently told us, you can only do things by doing the work, Yeah. Sometimes
you gotta be thrown into the deep end, metaphorically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was so afraid of making mistakes, but then how are you gonna learn if you don't make mistakes?
Mistakes are crucial in motion design.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm glad. Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, I think you're talking about Justin because we kind of. I try to keep my mind in the creative realm. Yeah.
Like how can I problem solve? So that was really good advice to hear as a budding designer.
Yeah, I'm glad that
Yeah, thank you, Justin Meredith.
Yeah, he's amazing, dude.
I love that dude.
Yeah. All right, question 3. What's the best advice you ever gotten as a designer?
Wow.
Oh wait, we just say that. Sorry.
I was gonna say, didn't I just answer this? But I was gonna go with it anyways.
Bad eyesight. Wow. Question 4, actually. What's the worst advice you ever gotten? Sorry.
My worst advice was no advice at all, and I got a B on my sketchbook, and I was like, well, how could I have made this better? How can I keep up with this? Right? I filled up the whole sketchbook, dog, and it just kind of feels like I did good work, and then this professor, and listen, this works for some people, not for everyone, but didn't really give me anything to go off of, so I couldn't improve.
Right. Yeah.
Worst advice, no advice at all.
True. No, I agree. If you're not gonna offer something, then you should.
Yeah, it's the most frustrating thing to hear sometimes. I'm like, okay, how do I get better then?
It's like, nope, I don't have comments for you then.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, then why did I get a B?
Yeah.
Why did you not choose my design?
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Well, yeah. But hey, it didn't stop us.
No,
You know?
you
Yeah.
keep pushing.
All right. Question 5. Do you prefer freelancing or full-time work? I think this one it's a little bit hard for you to answer because you've been mostly doing full-time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can provide a little insight,
Yeah, go ahead.
even though I've done side projects and gigs and stuff. I haven't fully freelanced, so I wouldn't know necessarily
Yeah.
like what
Yeah.
I prefer the most.
Right.
Of course, full time is great because
The
you have
stability.
the stability is wonderful. But I
Mhm.
do foresee that like how freelancing can be
Right.
good for people because it opens up opportunity for other jobs and other clients and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed doing side gigs here and there. I love
Right.
the flexibility sometimes,
Yeah.
but of course, like right now, I prefer full time stability over
Yeah. No, I agree.
uncertainty.
Yeah. I think I can offer some opinions on the freelance because I've been mostly doing freelance for over the past of the year. I think one good thing about freelance is it's fun. Like you get a lot of new challenges every day, and you get to put on so many different projects. Like sometimes a day I got 6 projects once, or sometimes a day it's just on like 1. So like it's very different, but like you learn how to work faster.
Yeah. No, that's good insight to have.
Right.
And
Yeah.
one day I'll probably freelance. Not right now.
Yeah. No, you should. I feel like everybody should. It's so fun. It's so fun. And also, like the pay is higher.
Oh yeah, you can make your own rate, and that's what's great about it. You have control over that.
Right. Yeah. For someone who really wants to challenge your own like motion design skills, I think you can definitely try it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I was thinking about picking up freelance. I know when my slow times are, but it's going to be hard.
Let me know. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So, question 6: what's the biggest challenge in the industry right now, in your opinion?
Right now, honest to God, I think the biggest challenge. I mean, listen, we all know the job market's shit right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, but it's bad. But I think one of the bigger challenges even is the fact that there are places that still don't really know what motion design is.
No, I agree.
So when they're looking to hire people, they don't not like everybody, but people who are hiring don't really know what they're looking for. So then you're confused, like you're confusing different aspects. So like not every graphic designer can animate.
True. Yeah.
Not every
that's
motion
true.
designer
That's
can
why
do
they're
video
graphic
editing.
Designer.
Yeah,
And we're motion designer.
Exactly. So I think what's really hurting the industry right now is this lack of knowing what a motion designer does. People assume that we're these magical unicorns that can do everything from design to video editing to shooting.
Yeah, which is crazy.
No,
yeah.
We're multifaceted. Don't get me wrong. Things move. We design it, right? So it's hard, but I definitely think there needs to be a conversation in industry about, okay, well, what are we looking for? Is it a video editor?
Yeah.
Or is it a motion designer?
So almost like you need to be more specific.
Yeah. I think specifics with motion design, but it's also a fairly new specialty. Like
Right. Yeah.
I say new. It's been around forever, but
yeah, I feel like okay. No,
it's like
that's
newer.
Fair. Yeah.
Like companies
newer. Yes.
Like there's not really been a word for it for a long time. It used to be called like broadcast design and stuff. And so it's this very broad spectrum.
Multimedia.
Yeah. So it's definitely evolving.
Right.
But it needs people need to understand what it is.
I mean, no, that's totally valid.
Yeah.
Like, I think sometimes we need to educate our clients as well. Like, oh, this is what you need actually.
Yeah, they don't know what they don't know what the full extent of what a motion designer can do until you put them in their specialty.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, question 7. This is a very interesting question, and also I really want to know your answer for it.
Ooh.
Is motion design underrated or overrated?
I think it's underrated. Maybe it's just where I'm at in life right now. And right now, everything moves. So people are starting to see it, and people are starting to see why it's so important. But I do think it's underrated. I don't think people realize how impactful motion can be.
Right.
And it happens all the time where I get like a client-facing project, and it's like last second, can you animate this? I'm like, well, we didn't consider animation from the beginning, so it's going to be less impactful.
Exactly.
But I do think it's underrated.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Because I feel like for me, I feel like it is kind of overrated in a way.
Wow.
In a way.
No, I'm curious now.
Okay, for me, so here's my thought. I feel like just it's only because right now everything needs to be moved, right? Like you see everything is moving, so that's why people are getting to know this idea about motion design. But even though they don't really know what exactly it is, everybody says they need motion design. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's in my opinion. I feel like it's overrated just because like how people can just abuse this kind of industry. You know what I mean?
You're right, but I also think that comes down to them not knowing what we do.
Okay, so
because they're like, we need motion design. Well, what is motion design?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, seriously, yeah.
Guys, ask somebody.
No, actually, no, I think
curious. Wait, that's actually cool. Yeah,
right. Yeah,
I like that. No, I can see that because they're like, let's do motion. Okay, well, you need to consider motion from the beginning.
Exactly.
It's overrated, underappreciated.
No,
there
that's
we go, guys.
Yeah, there we go. Yes. All right, cool. So next question, question 8. What's one thing non-designers don't understand about your job?
Ooh, there's so many things.
But we were just going to talk about it.
Yeah, one of the things that I feel like a lot of just static designers don't understand is that you can't just put things on a page and then expect it to move. I think people forget all the time that in order for something to move, they need to be their own entity, or like the asset needs to be its own entity. So a lot of the times I'm still getting, and this is to nobody's fault. It's, like I don't blame anyone for this, but I think that there needs to be a better understanding that like when I get a project file from a designer, it needs to be in layers.
Right.
Like it needs to be.
Totally.
And like there's all these extra effects and stuff. I'm like, listen, help me out here.
No, that's totally valid. I mean, I also kind of agree. Yeah, I think the thing about motion design is you cannot just say, oh yeah, we're doing it, and then you usually just ask us to do it. Yeah. When there's no way that we can do it, right? Like for example, getting a file that doesn't even have layers, and
where I get like a flat page, and I'm like, guys,
I cannot just move a PNG. Yeah, of course I kind of can, but like,
it's not going to be what you want it to be. Exactly. It's going to be like diet what you want it to be.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah. Glad we're on the same page with that.
Yes. All right. Question 9. What's your favorite thing about motion design community?
Oh my gosh.
The motion design community. Yeah. We have a very strong community, not gonna lie.
Yes. I love the motion design community. We're a very specific group of people. So we do have a niche that we can talk about, but it's a very broad niche.
True. Yeah.
But specifically with SCAD's motion community, I still talk to like people who are still in school, and I still have connections, and they know that they have me too.
Yeah, or even people that are in the industry for a long time.
Yeah, we have people who graduated who are totally open to chatting all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Or not all the time, but you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah. I just recently reconnect with a ex-Momila officer. Yeah, it's the best feeling.
My heart goes out to you, Momi Love officers.
Yes, shout out to all the Momi lovers.
Yeah, all the Momi lovers.
Yeah.
Love Momi Love. Yeah. The best part is just being able to find resources on a whim.
Yeah.
I always have suggestions for people, and I always am able to be like, if I say no to a project, it's a side project, I'm like, but I know someone who can do that. I love it.
Yeah. I think the thing for me, like my favorite thing in the community will be how easy, accessible it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, question 10. What do you wish would change about the industry?
This one's tough.
It is tough. If you can just only pick one thing, what would it be?
Yeah.
For now.
One thing that needs to change.
Yes.
This one's hard.
It is hard.
I think what needs to change, and maybe I have like a weird jaded outlook on this, but I think technical skill can be developed later. And I think we put a lot of pressure to have this like really refined technical skill early on, in order to be good or make it.
Yeah.
But I think the industry needs to adapt a hiring strategy for not only good technical skills, but really strong creative.
Right. No,
I think sometimes that gets lost in translation.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Especially right now, right? Like where, there's so many of us, trying to find just like one job life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, I guess that's kind of why, like, we kind of get, like, everybody's requiring like a junior motion designer to have like, you need to know this, you need to know that, you need to know all the, softwares and everything, like you said, all the technical skills.
Yeah. I just think it's unrealistic to expect a junior designer to have these skills when you've not even given them a chance.
Exactly.
To learn from other people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think it's hard.
Right.
I mean, it's hard to get your feet in the door.
True.
Or a foot in the door.
No, for sure, for real. Yeah. I feel the same.
Yeah. But that's if I have one thing, definitely change your attitude around technical skills because it's hard to learn when you're not given that chance. Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about some other categories. So this part is about collaboration and work life.
Ooh.
Fun. Yeah.
I always say ooh. Yeah. I'm like excited no matter what.
Yeah. All right. Question number 1. Do you like working solo or in a team?
It depends on the project, but I much prefer working on a team. I really love a team because I thrive on bouncing off ideas from people. And I also thrive a lot on being able to work with someone who might potentially even be better at motion design than I am.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like I learn the best in these environments, and I make my best work when I'm working with someone else.
Yeah.
Because they, whether they know it or not, they're pushing me.
Right.
They're pushing me to be better.
Exactly. Yeah. We learn from each other.
Yeah. It's the best. Like I think 100% I prefer working on a team.
Nice.
Yeah.
Same. All right. Question 2. How do you handle feedback you don't agree with?
Swallow your pride. You're gonna have to. It's not personal. You're probably gonna be in a position many times in your career where you're gonna get feedback that you disagree with,
right?
Or that maybe feels like it's not right. Sometimes you just have to try it out and take one for the team.
Yeah.
But I will say, when you have the power to, you're always allowed to push back on that and say, hey, like, I understand this feedback and I see what you're saying. However, I think this is going to work better, not only budget-wise, but timing-wise. I mean...
You have the ability to question.
Yeah, I mean, like, you have a set of expertise.
Right, but...
Make sure you assert that, but also sometimes you're going to have to do things that you probably don't agree with. And that's just how the industry is. Clients give the worst feedback ever, so you're always going to... You're always going to run into bad feedback at some point. It's going to happen. So you have to get used to it.
Right. Yeah. Try to look at things in a different perspective. I guess helps.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
like
how I.
Keep an open mind. Yes. Yeah. Keep an open mind for that.
For sure. Yeah. All right. I just cut it out.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. All right. Question 3. Client requests that made you laugh.
Oh my God. There was this one project. It was a pitch, I think. So it wasn't really a client request, but it was like a request that I received that I just I started laughing. Remember how I was talking about like what designers don't know and then like they should, which is like separating the image.
Right.
So I got a Photoshop file for a theme or like a logo, and I was asked to make it move for the pitch, and one of the requests was to make the earth, there was like a photo of the earth
like rolling,
but to spin.
Okay. Oh, spin. Okay.
And I was like, dude, it's a JPEG. I was like, it's not a 3D object. Like, I was like,
oh,
listen,
they wanted to be like
they
kind of
wanted
like
it to rotate.
Oh,
I was like,
okay.
dude, listen. I'm all for a challenge. I can't make a JPEG rotate.
To rotate in a 3D
It's
environment.
gonna disappear when it hits, its side. It's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, of
disappear like a
course,
piece of paper.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that was a very funny request. I had to look at the creative director and I have to go like, listen, I can do this, this, and this, but I cannot make that Earth spin. You budgeted out like 5 hours.
You told me to do the impossible.
Yeah, I'm like, literally, how am I supposed to do that?
Right. That's kind of fun.
No, it made me laugh because it was just that of like, they were ambitious with it. They wanted something cool. And then I was like, dude, that's a JPEG. Like, I can't make a JPEG rotate in 3D space like that. No.
Okay, client requests that made you cry.
Oh, I haven't really had one yet that made me cry, but
same. No, I don't think I have.
I have worked with a client where there was just endless revisions, and I was like, oh my god. And then they changed the script like 2 days before it was supposed to be like sent out, and like it didn't make me cry, but it definitely
almost made you cry.
Oh my god, I was like, dude, I have to redo this entire thing.
Wow. But hey, that's the life. That's the life. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, question 5. What's the weirdest brief you ever gotten?
No brief at all. Really? Weirdest brief I've ever gotten, no brief at all. Change of scenery.
Okay, so what just happened?
We got kicked out. We were being chased by the cops. No, the coffee shop we were at closed, and then we went and got dinner, and we're back at Peter's. So change of scenery. Yeah, we're a little sweaty.
And a little bit of a reveal of my studio.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So where were we? Collaboration, work life, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't remember which question we were on though.
No, I know. Okay. So, I know the next question is: do you ever say no to projects?
Oh.
Do you need a little bit of reminder of like what we're talking?
No, I'm good.
Cool.
I'm good.
Cool.
Do I ever say no to projects? It depends. At work right now, I really can't sit there and say no. Not that I can't say no, but a lot of the time I don't, just because it is client-facing stuff and I want to get as much experience as possible. But if my workload is heavy, I will tell my boss, like, hey, no, we need to, you know.
But it's not like a no.
Yeah, but if I'm doing like personal projects and stuff, like I'm not afraid to say no if I feel like I'm not a good fit for that project.
Right.
I have a ton of connections. I know a lot of Momi people. And if I'm not the best fit for it, I'm going to pass off the project to someone who probably has more time and a better style for what someone's asking for.
No. For real. That's so real. Yeah. Okay.
So
good answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one is, how do you balance creativity with deadlines? Like, this is a huge one because I feel like everybody.
Oh my god, it's such a problem. I feel like because deadlines can come in so hot. And depending on like what kind of studio you're at, you know, you might not have to do a lot of the creative pull, but I try to do a lot of problem solving as a designer.
Right. Yeah.
So a lot of the time I really do want to amp up the motion for the clients. So I try to find time effective solutions, which is probably the extent of like me balancing the creative part. So like I'm still offering something cool for them to look at, but it saves me time and energy. And then like I'm not forcing out a project that I'm not proud of. But that takes a little bit push and pull. And sometimes you do have to rely on like you have no time to do a work project, and I have to find like a template or something that I can turn and make my own. Not my favorite thing to do, but you do it to make it work. But and then I also try to, like, if work is not necessarily creative, like if a lot of the clients are very corporate and whatever, I do try to take on side projects to like really balance out that creative aspect. But yeah, in terms of deadlines, I mean, I guess for like me and you, we haven't really had to worry because we were trained to work in like such a high pace.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
So I'm not usually too worried about deadlines, but I do need to remind my like clients sometimes, like, hey, you're only asking or paying for like 10 hours of my time. You're asking for all this other stuff, but I just want to reality check real quick. It's not going to be 100% what you want it to be.
Right.
So
yeah, given the time and the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully that answers your question.
No. I think that's amazing. That's
Yeah.
that's perfect. Next one, I think is also related. Do you believe in work-life balance as a designer?
I do.
Okay.
I need to
Yeah.
have it because if I'm always working, then I'm burnt out and like
So true.
yeah. When I think about overworking myself, it's like burning the candle at both ends.
True.
But I also know that work-life balance includes doing things for me. So
right.
I draw in my free time when I remember to. I rest.
Yeah.
I try to make sure I keep my brain in good shape to make creativity happen.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily like pushing myself too hard just because when I'm burnt out, then I'm like not in a good place and I'm not creating what I want to create. So
that is so true. I was so burnt out last year. I think you can tell us all.
I think we all were because we had so much going on. But that's my big thing is like I actively try to schedule breaks into my day.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's really nice. I should do the same thing. I feel like I've been working, and then break.
Yeah.
So it should be work, break.
Yeah, and even when I'm like, if I find myself getting bored at home, like on my breaks, then I'll work in like some of my side projects into that time. But I always know when to cut myself off. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. I'm moving on to a different project or making sure I move my time around so that I get that rest I need.
That's nice though, yeah.
I try my best. It's not a perfect solution, but nothing is, so.
Right. Okay. So next question is, what's your late night snack while working?
Late night snack while working. It's either popcorn or Oreos. Always.
Okay.
Yeah, like
For
something
me,
small.
Gotcha. For me, sometimes, if I'm not feeling it, it's ice cream. If I'm feeling it, it's always like crackers. Like just like
something to.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, okay, I gotta be like it.
I need to be. Yeah. Ooh, I used to eat ice cream all the time.
I don't recommend that. That's a very bad kind of day for me.
Oh man, I'm like lactose intolerant, so it keeps me humble.
Okay.
It keeps me humble, but I do miss eating ice cream all the time. It's like my favorite thing.
I know. Yeah. I don't want to just enjoy ice cream. So like if I'm working and eating ice cream, ooh, that's a bad sign.
Oh yeah. Oh man, you're stressed. I know Peter's stressed when he pulls out the ice cream.
Yeah. Okay. So coffee or tea while animating?
Coffee.
Okay. I used to be a coffee person. Now I switched to tea.
I'm pretty sure tea is better for you.
Okay. Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. I don't make the healthiest choices, but coffee right now for me is like, it's my lifeblood. Like I come into work, I have my silly little like latte with me. I open my laptop. I'm like the first one in the office and I'm like.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Good to know. Still hasn't changed.
No.
College.
Since college, no.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk a little bit more personal and fun stuff. So first question is first creative memory as a kid.
Oh man, I've always been a pretty creative kid, and I love talking about like how I came to know that I was a creative. But what really kickstarted like me wanting to pursue art and like pursue design was I actually was like, I don't know, I want to say I was in like middle school, like early middle school, like late elementary school, and I had this like urge to like be good at drawing. like I just wanted to be good at drawing.
Right.
And I was actually frustrated about it because I tried one of those books where like the step by step and it's like step 1, draw a circle, step 2, shade it. And I'm like, what is this? And I used to get really like mad that I couldn't do it. So I
see. Yeah.
Instead of straying away from it, I was like,
you know what? Let me do it myself.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I was like, oh, I want to be good at this. So that's my first like really like I drew every single day for like I want to say it was easy like 4 or 5 years straight. Like it was just like every day I was drawing. Oh, okay. Yeah, and that's how I got good at drawing.
You're really good. I was gonna say like, cause for me, I also started with drawing, but like I always do it as like I just have like, cause I like art, I like doing stuff. I like DIY stuff.
Yeah, making things with your hands and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's how Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, next question is, if you weren't a motion designer, what would you be?
Probably an illustrator.
Okay.
Listen, I have to do art. Everything I do is just like art related. Either an illustrator or maybe if I was like really into writing, like art history.
Yeah.
But like historical writing.
That was good.
Yeah.
I think I would be the same. I would either be, I don't know, like someone who's doing like art and design related work still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're creatives.
True, exactly. We're creative.
Yeah.
All right. Next question is favorite city for design inspiration. Ooh, this is an interesting one because I wanted to know.
Favorite
personally.
what? Favorite
city
for design
inspiration. Yes.
This one's hard.
Right, but I think it's really interesting.
But I do think it's cool. Oh man. You know what's weird? I take a lot of inspiration from like fine arts.
Oh, okay.
Which is weird because not in like the technical and like physical sense, but in like the creative like problem solving sense or like the ideology behind things.
Yeah.
So a lot of my inspiration does come from art history. So I think a lot about Paris.
Okay.
And like France.
Yeah, somewhere that has like the artistic.
Yeah. And there's so much history with like the art community in there. So
okay, so next question is book, film, or series that inspires your work.
Because I love Kyle Cooper so much.
Shout out to Kyle Cooper.
Shout out Kyle Cooper. I need to meet you, dude. I think he works a lot on like, or at least the studio, prologue design. They worked a lot on like the American Horror Story series. Right. So I find so much inspiration in that series at the moment. Especially if their title sequences. I just think they're so cool. Man, they're so cool.
No, for real.
How about you?
I don't know. I would say my friends.
Oh.
Yeah, like usually, no, I do get inspired by my peers.
Oh.
More than my work. Like, I don't know, but like, it's like the things that I've been doing is a little different, right? So,
yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Don't cry. Yeah. Okay, so next one, I think you're gonna answer that, but what's your dream collaboration?
Oh my God. Kyle Cooper. If you see this, I would love to. Well, either that or like Hazel Baird or any like Alan from Imaginary Forces. Alan, shout out Alan. Yeah. What a cool dude, man.
Yes, he is.
Like some of the I mean, I would love to collaborate with any number of these people just because I do look up to the work that they do. Like even with Alan Williams, like he's got this cool mindset where like he didn't go to art school at first. He went I want to say he was like an English major.
Oh, okay.
And now he's like a creative director and he went to SCAD for his master's.
Oh, wow.
And
I didn't know that.
I loved that story because it proves to me that technical skill, like as good as technical skill is, it's not everything. It's your thinking.
Yeah. I know, exactly. It's always like the
He was a cool dude. So any of those people, Kyle Cooper, Hazel Baird, Alan, even Justin Meredith, like I'll collaborate with any one of you guys. Hit me up.
All right. Yeah, words out.
Yeah, words out. Hit me up. No, I'm kidding. But I mean, am I kidding?
Okay, so next one. This one is interesting. If motion design was a sport, what position would you play?
Ooh, I love sports. I don't love a lot of sports, but I love sports. So if it was a sport, first I would say, if I'm going to look at it through the lens of soccer or football.
Ooh, oh yeah, you do play soccer.
Yeah, I would say offense.
Oh,
I want to be on the front lines. I want to be the one kind of devising, like the creative. Yeah. But I think motion graphics as a whole sits on that offensive, because we're at like the forefront of like new technology right now, right? So everything's moving and everyone wants to use motion graphics and everything without knowing what it is. Yeah, we talked about that. It's like overrated but underappreciated.
Yeah. Oh no, I love that so much.
Yeah, it's so good. But like, I think it would be an offensive position, like striker, like you're trying to hit the balls into the net. Yeah.
A leader kind of deal, but also like a striker.
Yeah.
I think I will phrase it.
Yeah, I think so, because it's like just so I don't know how to. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Now that we have a new memory card.
Yes. All right. So, next question: what one tool or plugin you can live without?
Ooh, you know, I want to say right this second, one plugin or a script that I can't live without is actually Copy Ease.
Oh, okay.
So
No, that's a
I've been
useful
using
one.
that a lot recently because I do need to streamline my process and going into graph editor. Like I won't have to re-edit the graph a million times. I can just copy and paste the easing onto similar assets. So it's been really good that way. Yeah.
That's a nice one.
Without messing up the keyframes or anything.
Yeah. I think for me it's Motion 4. It has everything in it. You know, you can control like the speed, like the graph editor, that kind of thing. Everything's in there. Colors, like
I need that.
yes.
I've been trying to get different plugins for a while now.
Right. Yeah. But I would say don't rely on that, you know. But it's just like a nice tool to have.
Yeah, I mean, love something that will streamline my progress a little bit.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of time.
It does. All right. Next one is what's the weirdest place you have found inspiration?
I think the weirdest place I've ever found inspiration had to have been it was actually the other day, and it wasn't that I would like necessarily saw something in particular, but I was like on the PATH train.
Okay.
And all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, and I can make this move like this, and it would reveal this. And I like texted my like coworker like after hours, like while I was on the PATH train. Oh my God, it was a weird moment for me because I was like, you know, you're standing in a sardine can of sweaty people, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God.
You're like, yeah, no, that's interesting.
Yeah.
For me, usually it's always when I go to bed.
Yeah.
Like the moment that I touch my bed, I'm like, oh, that one right now. No. It's okay.
It's okay. We'll focus on me now.
Yeah, okay.
It's my podcast now.
Well, the other one, the battery died, but it's okay. Everybody knows me, knows my face already. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about me, Peter. Come on now.
But yeah, as I was saying, you know, it's always like whenever I go to bed and I'm like, oh my God, there's a new
your like head hits the pillow and all of a sudden your ideas just spill out.
I was like, come on, give me a break.
Yeah, like be so for real right now.
Yeah.
That is a weird spot to get.
Right.
But I have gotten inspiration in bed before.
Right.
Yeah.
So you definitely know.
Yeah, I know
Right.
it. I know it.
All right. We have 2 questions left. So this one is, what advice would you give your younger self?
Man.
Yeah.
The advice that I would give my younger self, and I really wish my younger self was here right now, is to not give up on shape animation or 2D animation for a while. Because after that one project that haunts me in my freaking sleep, I didn't want to do 2D animation or illustrative animation ever. Like I just didn't want to touch it because I was like so afraid of that failure. I wish I could tell my younger self to just like stick it out and like keep pushing. Yeah. Because now I'm playing catch up, you know, and
for sure.
Listen, I'm all for learning. I'm all for building my skill and stuff, but
all for failing.
Yeah, and like I don't mind failing now because then I'm like, oh well, that didn't work.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. You learn a way to not make it happen.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Okay. No, that's really good advice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't be scared to fail.
Last but not least, what's next for motion design?
Oh, this one, I was looking at this question earlier.
Right.
And I wanted to have a good think about it because motion design is already starting to integrate into everything.
Yes.
Like everything we touch has motion to it. I think within like the next couple of years, it's going to be it's going to be kind of like where graphic design is now, where it's like, so it's like saturated,
right?
But I think in like a good way. I think motion is going to evolve, and I think our community is going to continue to grow.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to gatekeep our community so bad. Man, but it's also good to know that the interest is there,
right?
But I do think in a couple of years, like it'll be like the norm is to know what motion design is and is to incorporate it into a lot more,
right? Like your everyday life.
Yeah, but in like a beautiful and effective way.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, that's very well put.
Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes right now it's still a little bit chaotic because people don't fully understand it.
Right.
But once people do get it, I think it's going to make a huge difference.
Right, for sure. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you everybody who joined us on this episode. We really appreciate your participation, and also thank you, Caitlin, for spending the whole night with me and just talking over about this.
Any excuse to hang out with my good friend Peter here. And thank you for having me, and thank you for letting me yap your ears off because I love talking.
Of course. All right. I will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.